All right. I'm gonna say here, exactly 1 hour of Disco Elysium. Is it gonna pop? There it goes. 1 hour Disco Elysium. Maybe a little more than an hour. I was wondering how I was gonna commit to the bit of exactly like at 1 hour the stream just ends, but I don't think I can do that confidently. I don't trust myself. All right, so let's recall the last thing we did in Disco Elysium last time we played was we did some stuff in the church, and we actually got like a peace between her and the disco guys that were in the tent. So all I think seems to be good, and I think the first thing I was going to do was talk to everyone in here. This is still going to be something we do at the end of the day in this game. Alright, let's just talk to them in order. Oh yeah, I can't do that. And I already talked to her. So I did that. I remembered, I already talked to her. Didn't need to do it.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
Yeah, I'm cool like that. He looks around the hall, examining the carpentry.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yeah, dude, I'm so hardcore.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Alright, Kim,
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk, and in here, century. 'Twas only noble of you.
Okay, how am I going to... I'm not gonna say I'm into the hardcore lifestyle. Kim won't believe me. Yeah, I'll do this. Better here than in that tent. Shrug. It wasn't safe.
Okay.
The lieutenant keeps it laconic.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway.
Yeah, exactly, Kim. I know what I'm doing. Noid, what do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Their bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
He rubs his hands together. What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm not just a cop, I'm an art cop.
Art of core.
He nods appreciatively. Okay, and what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
Does that help you out? What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny.
This church isn't painted white as far as I could tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss.
How do you like the glasswork?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
That's our Innocence Dolores Day. Mind your words.
You defend her, law minion. She was a mass murderer. What's up with that?
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
Man, I love Egghead. Big Egghead fan. Would you say she was, you know, human?
I like this question, cop man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hate this too. Point to myself.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
The young man lets go of the suspenders and they hit his chest with a slap. Let's go with... actually, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore.
What a strange choice of words.
Shut up, Rhetoric.
Caustic, overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy.
Oh!
What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
I don't know.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it, please.
Alright. Okay. Take the hint. How are you settling in?
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man though.
You mean Tiago?
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a
Didn't give a shit what I said.
rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's
Love is
the
hardcore.
hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What did Tiago tell you about the church?
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
Do you mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
What's it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church, surrounding it, to contain it.
I don't get it. Contain what exactly?
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But It's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure.
He nods towards the woman.
It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
What makes you think Sona's going to fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
Why not? I found a doomed commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing that Ubis were trying to contain.
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
You think there's any merit to the theory?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Even I have limits. I'm a limited psi person.
Just limited psi person. Okay. Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, Copman. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Alright, take care, Noid. You do your thing.
Yes, what is it?
She doesn't look up from her keyboard. How's the project going? See that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is anodic dance music.
What? What did you say?
You can barely hear over the thumping bass of anodic dance music. I said, how is the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project. How is it going?
Oh, the project.
Yeah.
It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata. A place to be, apparently.
I'll speak to him. See what I can do.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes.
She does jazz hands to mock him.
Let me know how it goes.
Alright, right, I'll let you work in peace. Talk to Egghead about the aux cable. Okay. Egghead.
Denarian Church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Large speakers are set up behind the young man, blasting a familiar song.
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
I've thought about the discarded melody and came to the conclusion that Van Eyck has lived around here.
J'adore! God is close by, but maybe he doesn't have good enough ears. Let me turn it up so we can lure him here.
How do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case, no disgrace. Bring it down to party place. The first page of the second chapter.
His voice echoes all around the grand hall.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Egg, can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter.
Oh.
These two don't mix.
Egghead!
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Cam, don't act like you're not having fun with me.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
Oh, thank God. He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking at the jack.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line and you hear a satisfying click.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music?
Everybody, don't panic. I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event.
Schedule.
The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
Alright, goodbye, Egghead.
Yes, what is it?
She doesn't look up from the keyboard. Alright, I talked to Egghead. You plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Shouts Egghead, great smile still adorning his face, larger than Red Dwarf Star.
Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Why do you want to turn down the volume?
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
Can't turn down the hardcore!
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
She shrugs, consigned to her fate.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
She looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Says Andre.
Ready.
Yells Noid.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically. His hand moves to the gun holster.
Hold on for a moment.
What?
Never mind. Let's do this. I'm ready. Whoa.
5.
What is this? Whoa. What? Never mind. Let's do this. I'm ready. Whoa. Whoa.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
I'm scared.
It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
This fragile world is about to break.
It's getting louder.
Says Noid, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins.
Hosiana, mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing faint.
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation. He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
Hey, what's the weird rattling sound?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appears to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks as if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
Kim is gonna run.
The window is going to come down! No, the roof!
Oh shit. Oh god. She looks up. A screech fills the air. A scream of wooden nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Come down to us! Love!
It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
She reaches for the keyboard. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be with somebody. Yeah, we should stop. Soon unmute it.
Shit! It doesn't stop.
Excellent.
Still? Have you? Yes, I've turned it off.
She yells, holding the contact mic in her hand.
Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop.
No, oh, no.
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, it's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
Thanks, Egghead.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I've never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically,
She shakes her head.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway. Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes. And we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive.
Do I have more logic clothing? Right, I'll let you work in peace now. Let me check. Logic? I'm already getting +2. I don't think I probably have more than that. Wait. +1 dress shirt? I'm so logic right now. That's encyclopedia. -1 logic. That's probably as best I'm gonna get.
Yes, what is it?
Let's form a theory on the 2mm hole in the wall.
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
Suna, it is the origin point of the Pale.
What?
The swallow. It's how it starts. It's baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
No. We're 20 meters from the very edge. She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you. You have her full, undivided attention.
Ah, she thinks I'm smart. She knows.
The lieutenant's, too. He takes his glasses off.
The Pale is only an effect, a transition between the world and that.
Then, what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing. The final rest state for reality. Imagine if all this never was.
Then the Pale is...
simply a gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale is not.
One day, when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long?
Until it starts swallowing. It's already started, starting with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data?
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM...
Kim, I'm just smart, that's all.
Knows how to think this.
All the failed businesses in the doomed commercial area. All the failure in Martinez.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them.
All the failed businesses and ideologies. There's something wrong here.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building. With amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
I mean, at the very least, it's an interesting sounding concept where you're just like, no, what if just because of location, something is doomed to fail? Everything that starts up at this location, at this point in history, at this physical location is doomed to fail just because it is what it is. Should I start working there? Know about this? Be affected? No, it's better they don't know. No, we're following this train. It's fine. I should let people still working in there know about this. They might be affected.
You mean Plaisance and the dice maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up.
I really don't like plaisance. Fuck it. Yes, both of them deserve to know.
Then go tell them.
The source of doom? Damn. Okay. One day, all the world will be like that 2mm hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window, cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest? Some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but...
Ma'am, you will certainly sound mad.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
Let's be dramatic. The club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
No, go so far. Go as far with me.
Yeah!
Yeah!
The light is on in the universe. It will never go out.
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthropogenic detection to perform in this district.
Right. Let you work in peace now. I still need to talk to him. I do have now another extra point to work with, or just a point. I'm curious, should I go another thought? What did I get? Clearing out the rooms. Someone's walking around in your dreams lately looking for something. Why not? This one seems potentially interesting. Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately looking for something. Tidying up, rearranging. Storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark. The fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun. A thought that arises only to disappear again. And yet, there's a pattern emerging. No bonus or penalties as we're researching it, so that's cool. Take it. And now we have two more things. We talked to the dice maker, we talked to Plaisance. I'm sure she'll understand what I'm talking about, and she won't get weird about it.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000?
10,000? He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Kim, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
You're so unfun, Kim.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
Alright, Estelle. What would you suggest as a name?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the nigger!
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
I'll ask Suna what she has. Suna, do you have an opinion on this?
I don't.
Alright. Didn't know what I expected.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Alright, I think I've come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
I can name it Disco Elysium. Is this a title drop? Yeah, why not? Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it
Beautiful
is.
and brave, like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone
Yeah, let's
welcome
go.
to Disco Elysium.
A light beam washes over the dance floor, bathing it in violet blue.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name.
Look at him go!
Someone turns up the beat.
Look at him go! Oh, dude, I could do that. Watch. Oh, shit. I'm gonna stand up. Watch, I'm gonna do this. He goes like... He wipes his forehead. And he's like... He's got his hands kind of like on his hips. He's kind of doing like a jig with his feet. And he swipes. One more clap. Coming up. Oh, that's excellent. Disco Elysium. Sure, my downstairs neighbor enjoyed what I just did. I tried to be as silent about it as I could. Andre breaks into frenzied... Oh, I already read that.
You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Yeah, start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
I wish Kim would dance with me. Observe his movement. What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
He jumps up and down with glee, his moves punctuated by the word reading. Stroboscopic flash of the club lights. Just like Umineko, I get to a word that catches me off guard, and then I'm like, and then I start panicking. I have like 5 seconds of panic in my brain.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
Schmoves.
Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better, but the beat is still so weak. What if you rerouted the terrifying audio assault that the lead programmer's microphone setup picks up through this compressor?
I mean to ask you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
Alright, well, that's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
Can I get... It was this back on here. So I already have -1. Do I have clothing that will get that check actually going? I'm looking. Or I'm only just wearing one thing that has a negative to it. Oh, here we go. So, glasses. Oh no. Oh no. What is it that's giving me minus? Oh, the trousers. Just go pantsless. put those on for right now. No.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
28% chance? Ah.
Close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
I agree.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen?
Alright, that's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
Oh, there was a thing that I missed above my head. Damn, it was a thing. I mean, I guess because I was talking too much. This is that weird spot where, like, the... Yeah. Alright, time to finally leave the club. Oh yeah, I have another point that I could do something with. I did just unlock another space for a thought, so... This might be an important skill to have. Higher. Maybe. Why not? Visual calculus. Alright, let's go do these then. Hup. 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 Fast travel. Hup. I'm sure she's gonna take this news that I have for her well.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Oh shit, I can ask her about the Dick Mullen book. This Dick Mullen book fell apart before I got to the end. Do you have another copy?
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Some of these old paperbacks just don't have the durability. I would be happy to sell you another one, but unfortunately, it's the last copy we had in stock.
That's not what I want to hear. Plaisance, I have something to tell you. I found the actual source of Doom.
What do you mean, actual source? I thought this issue was resolved.
My investigation has led me to discover a 2mm entropinetic hole in reality. That's a source of Doom, both in the commercial area and in Martinez.
A what?
A tiny hole in reality. It may be connected with Pale, an origin point of sorts. It would explain why historically so many things have ended in failure here in Martinez.
Ma'am, what he's saying is true. We found an anthroponetic anomaly in the small Pinewood church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good.
But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my bookstore from that?
My ancient text. Ancient man?
Tell her the truth. It's out of her hands.
I spent too long on this quest as is. Did I just go? whatever. You can protect it with hope by refusing to give up. That's what people have done in the past by building a church, a place of worship around this thing.
You're right, officer. I mustn't lose faith, especially now that Annette is finally settling in at school and making friends. No, we can't just leave.
I don't want to get them to, like, just leave.
Besides, didn't I have some Sayerlight hope catchers round here somewhere? I must find them. Everything will be all right if I can just find them. Thank you for your help in any case. You're welcome back here anytime.
Alright, farewell for now. I'm gonna go tell the dice maker. Also, I just remembered I should probably get to 20 real somehow before the end. Right? Because I have to pay for sleep, pay for the room again.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Fuck it, let's try to lift it. Oh god. I fucked up. I should have changed clothes or something.
You managed to hoist it off the
I don't know.
ground, but the
That was
barbell
dumb.
feels
That was dumb of
wobbly
me.
and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Kim, we're never going to talk about this.
Even your body has failed you. It's a miracle you didn't injure yourself. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to smash through that back door.
Here we go. Yeah, whatever. Weightlifting is for the intellectually impaired anyway.
It was never my favorite either.
Lieutenant is obviously handling you.
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
Lieutenant steps away from the barbell, letting you recover in peace. Very kind of him. Oh wait, nope. I need the. I remember flashlight. Let's go. I hate all the weird sounds in this place. You hear that? There was just a man voice. You. I'm gonna shine a light in your face.
You again. Are you looking for a die?
I think I found the actual source of the curse.
I thought we agreed that the curse isn't real.
It's a bit more complicated than I first thought it would be.
I'm listening.
She leans back in her chair, arms crossed across the chest. Arms crossed across the chest. Alright, let's just say it. There's a 2mm hole in reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to Pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
Believe it.
I'm afraid it is, man. Sona Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this?
She appears to take this in while the chatter from her headphones continues unabated.
So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
Say nothing?
I guess the least I can do is check up on Sona, see how she's doing. In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Nice. Alright, bye. Kim, quickly, let's get out of here. There's some man making weird sounds. Can't deal with this. I can't deal with that. Oh, now what? Let's see. The Joyce being dumb. I was thinking about... Oh, God. Sometimes when I think about, like, the past streams for these games I'm currently working on, and like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play this game later tonight or tomorrow or something, and then I think back of like what I'd done in the game at that point, and then I recalled the last time we played, or maybe 2 times ago, doing the whole fucked up thing with Joyce, and then like literally Joyce was like, oh, you have your badge, it doesn't matter, and like I completely blacked that out of my mind. It's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Secret passage. I really want to get strange doors in the whirling. No one knows where they lead. How would I do that? How would I do that? Oh, we gotta go do this. Billy Magine? It was one of those two. Apartment deliver the bad news. Apartment buildings in North Martinez, apartment 20. Alright, let's go do that. Apartment buildings. Beep bop boop bop. Is this hitting on her? Is that the hitting on her thing? Alright. I need more points. I need more stats. Alright, apartment 20. Apartment 20. Apartment 20. Balcony? Which one is... This isn't 20, is it?
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Clearly not 20. I've already been in there. I'm gonna assume that's not 20 either. Do I need a flashlight? Bathroom? It's probably on the 2nd floor, right?
A weathered brown door.
Oh, here we go.
The number reads 20. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Oh, thanks, Kim. Thanks for giving me the hard task. Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's...
dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
Alright, I think I'm ready then.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Let's knock.
Hello? Who is it?
That spooked me. Hello? A voice calls out from the other side of the door. Look at the lieutenant first.
He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
Thanks, Kim. Is this Billy Mijon's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside.
There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
Probably should unequip this flashlight, yeah? She said give us some time. Is there another person in here that I'm not seeing? Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Can't they afford curtains? Rude thing to say. The clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. A textbook for high school, mathematics, trigonometry mostly. Don't worry, ma'am. I'm gonna look at your whole apartment first. Some leftovers kept warm on a stovetop.
It's you from the book stand.
Oh, it's
Did you
her.
come to bring my cockatoo back?
It's her. She had no interest in talking to me before. She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
She looks around the kitchen.
Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here.
Man, Kim's really just allowing me to take the full brunt of this.
He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
Oh, God. Kim, I changed my mind. Let's go back. Let's go back quick. Exit. Oh, damn. I've thought about this before. If I was ever in a position where I had to tell a loved one, or tell someone that their loved one had died, like I've got to deliver that news, I would be heartbroken in almost every case I could imagine. Million times over. And it sucks, because as Kim kind of hinted before, like, you like natural inclination would maybe be to like say something like, "Oh, I know how you feel," or "I'm sorry you feel," whatever you would say to try to like get on their same level. But it's not necessarily like that's such it's such an asshole-y kind of thing almost to say, and B, like, you're just delivering the news. They will feel infinitely worse probably that this person they love died. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, she stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How bad is it?
Oh, God.
How about some small talk before you break the news?
Oh, no. Empathy? Empathy check? You live here with Victor, your husband, right?
It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
I shouldn't say where is everybody. I know where her husband is. He's dead on the pier. How old are your daughters?
Jolie is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month.
Oh, well, can't pick anything else. Look around and say, where is everybody? I don't see anyone home.
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
Oh, he's out, all right.
She swallows visibly.
Out where?
He has a problem with drinking. And so he disappears every now and then.
Kim,
He's probably in the box drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up.
She smiles sourly. What was he supposed to do in the library?
Just to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, Detective? Did he...
Do something? Break something? It's a fool's hope.
Was it The Glinting Curve by M. Thibault?
Yes.
She becomes unsettled as she says that, her forehead scrunching up in a worried expression. Alright, I can't keep stringing her along like this. There's something else I have to tell you.
She folds her hands across her chest.
Oh, I get +4 for Kim being here? As my emotional support? Nice. Alright, I'm gonna tell her about the dead body.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Mijan, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Your husband, Victor Mijan, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
Oh. But... he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
Alcohol may have played a role, yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It's hard to say at this point.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
Don't give her the lieutenant's handkerchief. It's too special. Oh, Kim. This handkerchief that I've held on to this whole time and definitely never pawned off. I held on to it because it was an item Kim gave me and I treasured it. But in this moment, I think I should give it to her. Here, take this.
Yes, thank you.
She smiles a small, terrified smile, then wipes away her tears. She looks disoriented. Compassion is meant to be shared. I know, but dude, I already lost my hat to that one lady who didn't even wear it or whatever. She just took it and was unthankful. I lost a hat, all right? I was afraid to lose a handkerchief as well that Kim gave to me. No, she deserves. It's the least I could do, I think.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
Sometimes you lose a hat. Dude, I lost a good hat too. I don't know if you had watched that part, but I was wearing a good hat. And I was regretting it because I was like, damn, I should have put on like one of my stupid hats. But I lost, it was the Dick Mullins hat I lost. God. Damn it. Oh, now I'm upset again. What do you say? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you.
No. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Ooh, I see both of these being good options. No. Take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
She nods, but with a wretched expression.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath.
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake.
Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her. Leave the room. Damn. Oh, God.
You did well.
The lieutenant says as soon as you've left the apartment. Balcony feels cool and quiet with a stunning view over the district. Could have done more.
You did enough.
He pauses, rubbing his hands together to generate some heat.
Can't save the whole world, you know.
Can't bring the dead back.
What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Right. This is closed then.
Let's go.
Oh, God. Alright. I really want to explore secret passages. My thing is this. I'm trying not to spoil myself or anything. But I've noticed in this game that if there's a task here that you probably can't actually take on at the moment, it says it may take a while. And I think that's the game's way of saying you can't do, with the access to the people or places you have right now, you can't do the task. But we've had this secret passage one here since the beginning of time, just bothering me. And it doesn't have that there. It just says find a way into the secret passage. There are strange doors in the whirling. No one knows where they lead. Find a way in and see what's hidden there. In the hostel cafeteria's forgotten corners. I gotta know. It may be something to undertake next stream. Next time, because we're hitting around that hour-ish mark. Oh, what's this? You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Oh, someone's in there?
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore.
No. Well, I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Do you have anything interesting to say?
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
The answer is no. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. All right. Let's let me, you know what? I don't want to actually try to commit so much to trying to learn this thing if I can't actually do it.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The door does not budge. The door does. The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
You know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Fuck. Fuck. Who knows how to get the door open?
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't
You're
care
holding
either.
back.
It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
Wondering about it is, of course, exactly what he's been doing for 10 years.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little.
I definitely have clicked these before,
leave me
apparently.
time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals.
Yes. Got the 20 real? Then
Not yet.
Why are you wasting my time?
Oh, man. I don't have money. I don't have I'm afraid I'm not going to be... This is going to be the first day I'm not going to be able to pay for my room. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm to do. I don't think I even have things to pawn off worth anything. I have this, but I don't want to pawn that. Ugh. He said it's maybe something to do with the Fritz store? Is that a hint as to, like... I mean, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
She puts down the magazine. She doesn't know shit. I can't ask her. she's not gonna help me. I ask her what's behind the blue door, and she's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Understandably, the blue door isn't even in this building. She's rambling like an old man, like an old senile crazy man. She wants me to, what, investigate someone's fucking lorry? The British word for truck, delivery truck? A lorry? Alright, we gotta figure out, if I'm gonna end stream here, I need to figure out what it is I'm gonna do next time I play this. So that then when I do play it next time, I can come back to this moment in the stream and be like, oh, I said this. If I'm looking at my tasks, Can't do that. Don't think I can do that. I don't know who else to ask about the tattoos. This, I have no idea if I need or should go about doing that. Authority? Yeah. Just got me by the balls, dude. Tough. Let's go make my move on her. Wait, what's the check on doing that? I was like looking over all these important tasks to do.
To die down. Look at those little bastards.
Oh,
Simmer
3%
down.
chance?
Simmer down, bastards.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that. I take it back. I'll figure out what we're gonna do next time we play. Oh, I can't ask her out. That's no good. Okay. Let's see. Today's Sunday. That's a fact. Streams, I think, should be happening Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Nothing Thursday for sure, because then I'll be gone. I think I'm gonna try to do what I kind of did tonight. Where it's, I think, a little half stream and a little half stream put together, like an hour or so of something, an hour or so of something. I think Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I think I want to touch Umineko all days leading up to it. I like being able to play that, so it's always going to be like Umineko and something else. I don't think it's always going to be Disco Elysium, although I'd imagine at least one more Disco Elysium stream will happen. Before leaving, but I envision maybe a Naruto stream, maybe another Odd Man Out, probably. It's likely going to happen, so, I'll just say I should probably remember to save before I forget. Have yourself a wonderful Sunday, rest of Sunday night. Have a great Monday. Stay strong, another work week. And I'll be back for another stream tomorrow night unless something horrible happens. I always feel the need to preface that. Something horrible could happen and I'm just like, can't stream, can't do it. I need a meteorite to just take me out. Then no more streams will happen. Alright, see you another time.